That was so fast. Why is mine so
Alright,
slow?
so I'm starting now. Last time that we played, you guys explored underneath the city of Korgas, going through some more of the sewers. While going through there, you found yourselves a nice sewer pipe and also an interesting wicker mask. Um, you found your way deeper into the caves and you found a hidden, old, forgotten library that was guarded by a gargoyle, and went through some of the old texts that were in there, just learning a little bit more about the world. You guys then went farther around the paths, and coming out of one of the possible exits, you witnessed Seto Kaiba was marching an army of undead and living gnolls across the desert towards the city. And it looked like the dragon, the great white dragon, was coming down to meet him. But you guys left before watching any more of that encounter happen. You guys went back up into the sewers, finding a Tengu, what looked like one at least, with a long red nose above its beak. Looked down at you guys, and you guys started trying to write in the dirt to talk to it, and it decided to lead you out of the caves. It led you through a northern route, and then you guys left out from under a bridge. And in that moment, it decided to shake all of you guys' hands. And then when it got to our friend Vetner, it bit deep into his shoulder, and it revealed itself was more of a demon than it was actually a Tengu, stealing Vetner's voice in the process. It dove into the river and swam across, while you guys just threw knives and other things at it. As of this moment, you guys are still standing under the bridge right up here. It's in the middle of the night. To lay the scene, you are still wanted criminals from the city. You are badly injured and hurt mostly after the fight. Your cart with all your stuff is still technically in the city. Possible things that you can do, just from my point of view, I'll say here, is you could just up and leave the city going north straight to the capital, although you'd be leaving the cart and everything in it behind. Other choice is going back to the contact that the Blackfish had in the ports and trying to talk to him. Other thing is also trying to go find Greyfeather, possibly. You could go and possibly watch the fight going on between Seto Kaiba and the White Dragon. There's a lot of things that you could do here, but I'm leaving it up to you guys. Vetner has lost his voice, but you guys go on and choose which direction you guys might want to go.
Might be fun to fight Greyfeather. Granted, I'm at like 1 HP.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What did she say?
Yeah, I
Madeline,
don't
are you
know.
there? Or are you up and about? Okay, yeah, it just sounded a little loud on your side. You weren't sure.
Oh. Can we rest, but then whatever we choose between the morning?
I'll say you guys. Yes. Let me think about that.
Yes.
You guys didn't use any form of real rest when you took the boat here, so I will say yes. You could take a rest if you wanted to tonight before going anywhere else.
We could definitely do that. We can rest under this janky little bridge like little hobbits, a little troll.
Murder people.
And murder people. God. Yeah, we can go ahead and we'll rest and.
Probably a good idea, honestly.
Alright, so you guys are gonna rest for the night under the bridge.
Like little trolls.
Are you guys all just gonna fall over, pass out together, or do you have any plan or anything?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Is there a second watch?
Gonna have to be.
I'll be second watch.
Okay. That'll be enough for this. Alright. So I'll say everyone go ahead. If you have anything you want to do in terms of the rest, you can go ahead and do that. You can adjust yourself at full health again, prepare spells in any way that you need. And then I'll have Madeline and then Zach make their rolls for the night. Just to try and stay awake.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna roll my physical dice. Ooh, I got a 19 plus 7, 26.
You're awake.
Is that a perception check or just...
Back to
save.
just staying up at night. I'll tell you what happens here in a second. I'm gonna let everyone just finish any. Right. Everyone let me know once you finish, like, I guess, healing yourself or getting your spells settled.
Let's see, I remember.
Can I dig a hole and put some bones in it and then pray over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You dig a hole, and what do you want to say in your prayer?
Arzul, please give me the strength and
Right,
power.
okay.
Okay.
That's it.
You dig a hole, and you can see the grounds under you where you buried the hole after saying the prayer kind of shift. And then they settle. And it looks like it becomes very, very dry where the bones were buried. And it looks as if you haven't even buried anything there anymore. The ground has kind of resettled naturally.
Okay.
Alright.
Use that.
An 11 from Sagran. Alright.
That's for my Eidolon. Sorry.
Oh, your Eidolon? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That is for my, because I learned resummoning it after it's slain. It gets half its HP back.
Okay.
So, and let me roll. Is it a Wisdom roll or just a straight up 20 roll?
It's a will save. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Just to stay awake.
Oh, okay. Cool. Barn. It's a little higher than 11.
You stay awake. Wasn't a bad roll.
Ah, sicko mode.
So everyone goes to sleep and takes their long rest. Remy, you are awake. You are awake at the start of this shift. I'm gonna say you sit under kind of like the outer edge of the bridge, just kind of looking out. You can kind of see every now and then again there's like one person that seems to be coming across the bridge. It's not along fast that they're moving. And then at one point you can see something just kind of like fly across the sky. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay, perfect. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
12.
I did not do too good.
Um,
Probably the Tengu. Can I guess it's a Tengu?
You look up at the sky as you see what this thing is flying across the sky. It looks like kind of like a white star flying across the sky. And then it starts going kind of in circles, but you're not sure what it is. It keeps rapidly going around and around. And it's kind of
circles around me?
Not around you. This is up in like the night sky. Going up and down, and then it keeps looking like it's going left and right very quickly. It's like miles away in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's pretty much all that you see. And it keeps going on for the entirety of your night watch. And when you change shifts to Sunvar and Sagaran, it's still going on.
I point it out to him. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can he do a perception check?
Zach can do a perception check. Sunvar can as well. You can both do it.
Ooh, we both can. Well, I think Sunvar's is like 10 times better than mine. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe actually ours is pretty close. Oh yeah, his is a little better. Alright. That's mine, and that's Sunvar's.
Sunvar knows what this is. Sunvar looks up and says aloud, "That's Seto Kaiba on the back of the Great White Dragon.
Oh no.
Really mean man? Oh, oh god.
That's what's up there. That's what that little white speck is flying around. And you see it just starts at one point. It starts falling out of the sky.
Should we start running?
It's not coming towards you guys, but you can
Oh.
see it's falling out of the sky.
Okay, I thought it was like
It's
nose
not directly
diving
above you.
straight
No.
for us.
Oh,
you
wake
can
up!
see-
We gotta go!
You can see it's kind of where it's gonna land is probably the river next to where you guys are at.
Oh. Well, that's none of our concern.
Okay. Okay, so Sunvar just sits up and just kind of shrugs with you. River, you
It's
going to
just
sleep
him
or do you wanna
flying out of
stay
the
up?
sky. It's alright.
What?
Madeline, do you want to go to sleep or are you staying up and watching this?
Well, I watch for a little while, then I go to sleep. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Okay,
talk.
you go to sleep. Sagron, you can see the dragon lands in the water, and then it slowly crawls out, and you can see that the dragon seems to be like bloodied, beaten. There are hundreds of arrows that have gotten into its wings. A large scar is across its breast. A huge portion of its scales are falling off on the beach. You're pretty far away, but you can still make this out. And you can see Seto Kaiba is holding some sort of black chain that he's reined around the dragon's mouth as he rides its back.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And you can see Seto Kaiba takes the rein, kind of whips it, and then the dragon rears back, and then it just starts walking as if it was just a horse at this point.
That looks painful.
As if it's
You
giving
said
up
it was a
fight.
white dragon?
Yes.
Where were the
It's-
dragons back at the town? Like
It's
the one that
this-
was really upset?
It's that one that was really upset.
Oh. That's awkward. Are they walking towards us? Are they...
No. They're just heading southwards. Like, you guys, if you're on Roll20, I'll show you. You guys are like...
Oh, so they're going...
They're like right over here. They're just gonna go south.
Oh, like
They're
this
cutting-
way then?
Yeah, they're gonna
Okay.
cut back south. They're going somewhere.
And we're on the underside of the bridge.
Yeah.
I think we're fine. He shouldn't see us. While my night watch is going on, can I check up on my little dragon egg in my backpack?
You open it. You look in the bag. The dragon egg is missing.
I close the bag slowly and pretend I didn't do anything there.
Okay. The dragon egg
Not
is
my
missing.
problem anymore.
I know where it is. Anyways, dragon egg
That's
is
awkward.
missing. Is that all? Okay, I'll say that's pretty much all. Unless you have something you want to do during your watch, I'll say that's pretty much all that happens.
Do I still have my necklace around my neck?
Yes.
Do I still have the little wheat that's in my backpack?
The little piece of wheat.
Yeah, the
You
little
look
rat
through
wheat.
your bag. You look at it. Yes, you still have the little piece of wheat. It looks kind of tarnished though. Like it's not as shiny as it once was when you were in the sewer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does it smell like? Does it still smell fresh?
You smell it. Are you picking it up and smelling it?
Yeah, I'm picking it up with my hand, yeah.
Okay. So you're touching it, and as soon as you touch it, even before you smell it, you can hear in the back of your head, "Our gift must be taken before you leave. Else, you are not within our domain. We cannot gift you power if you're not in our domain."
Very interesting. Well, I guess when everyone gets up, I'll just ask if anyone wants it because I don't want it.
Okay. I'll say everyone is waking up now. It's now the morning time. It was a kind of boring watch after you saw the dragon come out of the water.
I mean, it was pretty
You're
interesting
kind of
there.
struggling, just standing there, kind of. Everyone is still just kind of staring at you. Still just kind of there. Just can't speak, but you can wave and stuff. So you guys are now... It's now morning time. What would you like to do now?
First, I just tell everybody, which I saw Seto Kaiba fall from the sky. He did a big old splash, rode a dragon like a horse, and then he went south. And also, if anyone wants to eat this wheat that gives them some weird mice powers, they can eat it. I don't want it.
I'm good.
Maybe it'll help you, Vetner.
It's not
Okay.
as shiny as it used to be, so I don't want it anymore. But it's like a special wheat that gives you rat powers.
Can I take it from you and feed it to Vetner since he can't talk?
I mean, you can just take it from my
He can't
hand.
talk, he's not invalid.
So, I mean, I'm not going to stop anybody taking it from my hand.
Just gonna
Roll to
slowly.
steal the item from Sagron's hand.
He's literally just holding it out. I mean...
Snatch it.
Holden responded before you said that, so I'm going to say Holden got it before you. So
Damn
Holden
it.
actually has it right now. But you did roll 2, so I'm going to say that it didn't happen.
I got it.
No.
Forewarning, some rats spoke in my ear, and they said that you got to eat it, like, around here, or else it's just going to, I don't know, fall apart, maybe? It's not shiny, so I don't want it.
You eat it. Alright,
Oh.
roll one-on-one with me.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Okay, you can talk, actually. You eat the piece of wheat. Congratulations. As you do, you feel kind of tingly all over your body. And it feels like the ground disappears from underneath you, and you're falling through a hole. And then you find yourselves, as you open up your eyes, you look like you're back in the sewers. And before you sits a manger with 5 small mice, all like the color of white and slightly glowing, and their tails are tied together. Surrounding you is a kind of a vortex of rats. They're not touching you, but they're on the outside. You can also hear a booming voice overhead before you even walk forward, and it says, "You can only make a pact with one patron. You take this pact with my new brother. You abandon me."
Well, I don't like that. I knew I was supposed to protect the little guy, so, I was just seeing what's up, but, I really like you, friend, so I will stick with, my ardent, sugar daddy.
Jesus. Okay. You say that, kind of. I'll say it. You said it in a minute. Within that.
Yeah.
And the, just kind of skyrocket you back up and out of this vortex of rats, and your consciousness comes right back to, it was like less than a second, and you cough up the piece of wheat, it's back in your hand, and it's in one piece. And it looks like it hasn't really been eaten, really.
Alright.
Very dedicated. So yeah, I was like, I had my daughter. Oh hey.
Hey,
What?
all I know
Jesse
is
has
Jesse
a
has a
daughter.
kid now. Yeah, that's all I found out today.
I'll take
Until he
it.
high
I
fives
eat
it.
So you see, Ventnor puts the wheat pretty much barely in his mouth before his mouth's kind of close over it, and then he pulls it out almost instantly and kind of snaps out of it, and then he's handing it back to you guys.
So he doesn't take it.
He does not take it. He almost ate it, but then he didn't.
Oh.
You know, I would eat rat food, but I'm trying to quit.
It's a little rusty.
Not my favorite flavor. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Takers?
I'll pass.
What was that, Madeline? You want to eat it?
Nope.
Okay, Madeline wants to eat it.
Okay, Madeline eats it and dies. The end. All right, no.
Okay. Well, now we know what
Nobody
it does.
eats it.
Damn.
I'll leave it up to Holden what happens to it. Then he can just leave it in the dirt here, throw it in the river, or
Bury it and you'll grow more
sure.
under the bridge.
Bury the piece of wheat.
Well, what are we gonna do? You want to get rid of it?
All right, he
plant.
buries it in the ground.
Whoa.
Hold on, I missed your voice.
We'll plant. All right. He digs a hole, plants it, right?
Yeah.
You might grow more.
Oh shoot, it's the next day. I almost forgot to move the calendar. So, any idea where you guys want to go now?
Oh, so many questions.
To me specifically, or to somebody specifically?
Well, we did the rat thing. Was there
We need to
anything
get our
else?
stuff.
Need to get our stuff. Is that back at the town?
Yeah.
It is currently your cart with some of the things in it, like the staff, is currently at the inn.
Ooh, that's a yikes.
It's scary, but our staff's in there. And we need that.
Yeah, but Seto Kaiba's over there, and he's looking pretty angry.
Is he there or in the river?
He's probably in town by now. Yeah, I saw him
Well,
walking over there.
Well, just let me know what you want to do. I'll follow suit.
Why don't we send Mr. Ninja Man in?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a great idea.
Come on, Mr. Man.
all right. So where am I going?
To get the staff?
So you're
To get the cart.
You're trying to make your way back to the local inn where the cart was. Get that and get out of the town. I guess that's what they're asking you to do.
It sounds like so I have to go back into this town where they tried to mug me.
Yeah, that's what they're asking you to do.
You can take my dinosaur. He's wearing a
Yep.
cloak.
Yeah, you got 4 arms. You got this. Actually, no. Okay, wait. Now that I think about it, even though I'm not too smart, I'm like the only person that like is not on the wanted poster, so I could probably just walk in and grab it as long as Seto Kaiba probably doesn't look at me.
Go for it.
I can probably just like roll to go invisible.
That's right. I do have an invisibility spell, but it doesn't last too long. I don't know how long your invisibility lasts. 1 minute per level, so for 5 minutes.
Days even. All right, I like to go invisible.
Oh,
You're just
I'm just
gonna
gonna
do
do
your
it.
You just
own.
poop.
I mean, you're nowhere near the city walls, but
Oh, Okay, my bad. Then I want to go to the city walls and go invisible.
To the city walls. You're at the gate now. You can see it's guarded by.
Sagron is gonna go with him. Or sorry, Sunvar, not Sagron. Sunvar is going to.
Okay, I'm gonna describe the gate right now first. Okay.
Try to be stealthy about it though.
Okay. So the gate is a large gate. Currently, the gate has been ripped open from the eastern side where you're approaching. Where it once was a large kind of iron gate that once stood, you can see Ice Dragon has kind of destroyed it, and they've ripped off one of the doors off the hinges. You can see various undead people and gnolls are standing around the outside of this one specific gate, all holding spears, swords, and shields. There's about 7 to 8 of these guards.
Can somebody throw me over the guards?
Well, I mean, Sunvar.
Let me get a trampoline for you.
I guess.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Sunvar would have next best strength. I don't think I have as high as a strength as he does.
Well, I've got acrobatics. Hang on.
What's his strength?
19.
My dinosaur has a 28.
What? For strength? Holy sh! Oh my
Ah.
god.
Is your dinosaur smart enough to know to throw me, though?
Yeah, I can talk to
Basic
it.
commands, yeah.
Oh, wow, he's better than Socron. Okay, tell him to throw me.
You know what? Sunvar.
So are you saying you're coming up like on the outside of the wall where like it's away from the guards, like over here? Or are you saying you're gonna be chucked over the guards, invisible?
Well, I was just asking to get, the dragon or the dinosaur over here, and then we were gonna go from there.
Okay.
But, so we can instruct the dinosaur to throw me over the walls, yes?
Yes.
Just to confirm.
Yes.
Okay. Then, yeah, I want to come at it from an angle to where, they're not going to see me. So,
you're on the corner, you're on the side, okay.
somewhere.
I'm gonna say
right
there's
here.
nobody right there. It's also day shift, so there's not really many guards out there. Alright, you're there.
And then we have to be attentive of the guards. Somebody will probably need to watch them from right there. That way I can get thrown probably right here. So
Thanks for the penis. Alright.
wait, what?
Huh?
Alright.
That's wrong you made. Anyways,
So roll to throw Rio.
Alright, so you guys have kind of walked up. You guys, I'm gonna say the vast majority of you guys are standing out kind of a ways away from the main entrance so that the gnolls and stuff won't see you. And Rio, you're walking up towards a corner that doesn't really take stealth. It's just the side of the walls. So you and the dinosaur walk up together. So you're there fine. I'll have Elijah, Dalton, roll to have him thrown up there.
I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened.
Not good. I got a nat 1.
Oh god, this is gonna kill me, isn't it?
No.
The dinosaur eats Rio. The end.
You point up at the wall, and then the dinosaur looks at you.
What is that?
Kind of lean down. He's gonna let you get up onto him, and as you get onto him, he's going to now just kind of yeet backwards. You don't go up. You instead go right into the wall, going quite quickly. Dalton, what is the damage of a attack from our good old Drigger?
Anybody else see this giant purple line on the map?
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Spencer,
I'm sorry.
Do you mean like my gore attack?
Yes, what is the damage from that?
1d10 plus 13.
Okay. That's what you're
Oh.
gonna take, Jesse.
Good
Alright.
God.
I'm sorry. He has short arms.
This shit finna
It's
kill me.
16 damage on it, Jesse. He's
Okay.
blasted up into the wall. You just got the wind knocked out of you and you fall over.
Dude, I just
Trigger
got
is
flavor
wagging its
blasted.
tail as if he did nothing wrong, and he is having the best day of his life, as always.
Can I make an
It's just
acrobatics
being-
check to make it up to the rest of the wall?
It's a flat base wall, so do your best to climb it.
Okay, so nat 20 plus 11. Nat 20. Why did I say nat 20? He told me. What does the unnat 20 get me?
That is enough.
Yay!
And we got some intense playing of music.
Yeah, this is like 1960s, like Steamboat Willie music. What's going on?
Blake is watching Captain America.
Oh.
Oh.
Steamboat Willie.
Tell him to watch it faster. We're gaming.
They say to watch it faster, Blake.
You actually can't. Yeah, you ascend the wall with a 20. You are now on top of the wall. You are now up there. You can
Alright,
look
how I
around.
get down?
It's broad daylight right now. There are no guards, at least posted up here at the moment. You can see people in the cities are being walked around. There are people still being crucified, scattered throughout the city. Fires are burning. Things are frozen in half. You know where
Frozen
the
in half.
Yep. You know where the inn is located at. So I'm gonna say you'll find yourself a set of stairs. You're gonna have to make a stealth check to walk through the city unnoticed.
Okay. What's a 28 get me?
You are shrouded in the shadows. No one pays you much mind. You make your way all the way to the inn, and you can find the 2 horses and the cart all connected and ready for you to go. You jump on the back of the horse. Where do you want to go to get out of the city?
Am I able to... Jesus. Hang on. So I mean, I can't go back through here because that's where... Why did it go purple again? I can't go back through there because that's where the guards are at and stuff. But I gotta take this, like, through the land. By land. So, I mean, can I drive it up to over here and see what's going on?
That's where the Tengu camp, but sure, you can head that way. So you're kind of in the back of the cart. You're moving along. I want you to make a handle animal check because of how far you're going. Make sure and keep control of the animals.
Uh-oh. Okay. The dice didn't roll? 13 total.
13 total. They're getting antsy and they're starting to bray quite loudly. The horses are snorting. They don't like how you're handling them. But you're making your way there. People are starting to take a little bit of notice of you in the city. But you make your way there. You pass by the chapel where you were almost judged for execution, and the marketplace where people were actually having all their stuff taken out. And you arrive at the Tengu camp, and it's pretty much just empty here. All the old tents have been taken down, the little carts are gone, but there seems to be a roadway down south out of here. You start heading farther down, but you can see about 200 feet ahead of you now. There seems to be about 20 to 30 actually of these undead guys and gnolls standing guard at this exit.
20 to 30. Am I able to shroud myself?
You're
I
on
can
a horse. On a cart with horses.
Yeah, you're right. That would draw too much attention. What if I just shrouded my head by itself?
Okay, you can shroud your head while you're on a cart with horses.
Do I roll for that? Want to roll stealth?
Are you just trying to get out stealthily?
Yes.
Okay. You put your shroud over your head as you start heading down south towards this way. And as you slowly get closer and closer to the gnolls and the skeletons, they all will look at you. I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh, frick. My best skill.
And it's going to be disadvantage because there's so many of them.
34.
Do it one more time and we're going to take the lower result.
Oh, no. 25.
25. They don't pay you much mind, but you actually get to the end of this one exit and you find that there's a large cliff at the end where there's about a 5-foot drop. Your horses can't get past this.
Why are you doing
Are
this to us?
Roll a
you
handle animal check.
freaking kidding me?
I'm not.
I really do want to stick with the horses.
Are you joshing me?
Nope.
No, he's Jordan you.
You can see there's another kind of way, but that will lead you to where Greyfeather is and the other Tengus. There's a route. It's kind of risky, but you can force the horses to go that way. You got to make handle animal
15.
checks. Okay. Okay. This handles the creatures. They're nice. Do you want to head towards that way, towards where Greyfeather and them are?
No, I would not like to.
You don't want to? Okay. You want to go back in the city? Where do you want to go?
I want to go in the water.
You're gonna force. You're gonna abandon the cart.
I don't know what the hell to do.
Grab what you can and run.
Huh?
Grab what you can and run.
There's the staff, some basic supplies in here, and the horses in the cart.
So I need to make it stealthily past the Greyfeather guy, right?
Greyfeather is your friend.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say the trolls. Yeah, no, we can make our way to the Greyfeather.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way there. You're just gonna have to make one more check with the handle animal check to not like lose control of the horses.
Easy enough.
The gnolls are suspicious of you.
Oh shit. 9.
Plus what? 9?
It's 9 total.
Okay. You start
gonna die
going
here.
down the hill, and as you do, the horse, one of them trips a little bit, and then it just freaks out, and it just goes, and it's gonna start freaking out the other horse. You've lost control, and it's just yanking you down the hill. The gnolls and the skeletons have noticed this. They don't like this at all. And you hear from behind you. What do you do?
I want to try and get the horses in control.
Roll a handle animal check again.
This is going very poorly. 18.
18. All right, they start calming down a little bit, but then you hear it's a gunshot behind you from the gnolls. The horses are calm now. You can actually control them, but you can hear the skeletal people and the gnolls are starting to come towards your cart. What do you want to
Wait,
do? You
why?
have control over the
Why?
horses right now.
I book it, I guess. I want to get out of there.
All right, you start running. They don't like that you're running. They're gonna start coming after you.
Okay.
Just
shooting
make a
at
handle
me.
animal check to control the animal so you can get out. The horses are faster than the gnolls, so make a handle
I
animal check.
cannot
to
hear you.
control.
Hang on.
I'm
So
sorry.
you said the horses are out of control or something?
Horses are in control. Make one more
Okay.
handle animal check because they are faster than the gnolls. If you fail the check, it's gonna be a 15. Okay, you pass. Okay, you're good.
Sick.
You're good. You're good. All right. You're able to hold on to them. They get to the area where Greyfeather is. There's also a little kind of ground area where you can cross the river back to where your friends are at.
All right. I want to cross the area and get back to the friends.
Okay, you cross the river, and then you're back to your friends. You're back with everybody in the cart.
Yeah, yeet. That's how you do it. Didn't sweat at all whatsoever.
So you guys got your cart again. What would you like to do from there?
Well, we got the stuff back. We could go. Where should we go? We should probably not go south. That's where Seto Kaiba is. You and me, man. Did I forget? But like, didn't Vetnor need to go north for something, or is that, or do we need to go something about going north across the bridge to do something over there, or some sort of elves over there?
Ooh, nice.
So I'm showing you guys the map right now where I put Holden's character Vetner is. That's where you guys are at currently.
Do we need to do anything with Blackfish, or does he already know we killed the guy?
Oh my god.
That's where he is.
Were you asking me that, or were you asking the group that?
I was asking you that.
You can go talk to the contact of the Blackfish here and see what he can offer you. He'll be the one who hands your payment to.
He's so far away.
He's on the other side of the city.
I know, he's so far away.
It's just in the port. You don't even have to go in the walls.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so you're just gonna go there right now?
Yeah, might as well. What else are we doing?
Alright, so you guys head off. Are all you guys wanting to go to see the contact?
Yeah,
Alright.
at least I am.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, hang on, let me
Well, then, are you coming too?
Alright, so you guys head back to the... You head back to the port, and there you head back to the specific harbor area where Deafline was sitting at, the sylph who works for the Blackfish. You walk into his office. It's very dimly lit, and he looks at you a lot and he says, well, it's good to see that you survived. I didn't think that you actually would do it. But I mean, like, one good thing happens, and then, you know, the whole world decides, hey, it's time to just crucify some people. And okay. Well, I guess you're here for your pay, right?
Yeah.
Put out my hand.
All right. Here's your 1,000 gold apiece. Well, I mean, it's the difference that it was before the 1,000, so it's the 900. So, or actually, I forget. Was it 200? I don't actually know it was 200. I have it written here. Here's the 800 gold for the remainder of your contracts. So he hands everyone, each person gets their 800 gold share.
Oh, for a
And
drama
then-
queen, this dude give us some gold shiny.
And then he sits
Forget
back
why
and he
I
says, wait, what'd you say, madam?
Forgot why it was only 800.
You guys took like a front of 200 gold when you met with the Blackfish to like agree. And then this was the remainder.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah. So he gives you guys each 800 gold, and then he says, "So, you guys ready for your next job?"
Depends on what it is.
I guess, maybe. Let me discuss with
Talk
my
about it
peers.
first.
What kind of job?
Well,
Because if it's being like a food critic, I'm all in.
I mean, it could involve food. I mean, there's some foreign stuff in Selena. That's where we'll be shipping you off to. But we'd like to make our deal a little more official. We have word from the Blackfish that He's not impressed with how well things went here, though he's glad to have you guys close to him. We've been reading some of the local articles and some of the wanted posters nearby. And by decree of the nation of Nethys, the group known as the Sliders LLC are wanted for the illegal trade in the black market. And it seems
I want to slam my fist on the table and say, "Are you kidding me? Like, we're the only group has succeeded in this, and he's not impressed with what we've done?" I get like super angry. I start yelling at him.
So-called Sliders didn't get caught. Okay, let me.
I say, how about he comes up and does this job then? How come he can't come do it?
Well,
if he's not impressed, he should come do it.
He's got plenty of other agents who don't get caught intentionally walking into a marketplace and then assaulting a authoritative policeman in a court session.
You think we have a choice in that? I just start yelling. I'm going off on him yelling.
He's like, I don't.
Not letting him get a word in.
I don't understand what the situation was, but I gotta say it was pretty dumb in my book. It was.
It's like,
dumb
for someone who's a sylph, you don't understand how my kind works, do you?
Your kind? I'm a sylph too. We're both sylph. What are you talking about?
That's what I said.
A racial thing? What's going on?
Say for a sylph, you don't understand how our kind works, do you? That's
What
I
are you
said.
talking about? We sylphs make and export most of the illegal, illicit magic items in the universe.
I just put my hand up to his face and just turn my head and stop listening to him.
Well, anyways, we have a new job set up. He knows you guys are in some deep doo-doo, but he has some contacts and a base of operations in Solana. He's willing to open it up to you guys as a place to stay and rest there and not risk being arrested by Nethys if they ever come knocking for you guys, okay?
Okay.
He only requires that you do just one thing for him. Alright, and that's gonna be, you'll need to hunt down what's called the Eye of the Black Dragon, okay? I'm looking for that. He's wanting to invest in some artwork, just because he needs something decorative for his house. I don't understand the man. He likes to be gaudy sometimes, and this is what he needs. The letter stated that the Eye of the Black Dragon can be found in the main cathedral in the heart of Solana in the upper class, in the Sky District. Okay? So that's what he needs for his next job.
Is this cathedral abandoned?
No, this is
Oh.
a very used cathedral. It's very much filled with Black Dragonkin, and it's one of the main... Well, it is the main worship place where the pontiff of the Dragonkin kind of does his bidding out of. He's willing
They
to...
might have one in the gift shop.
What'd you say?
They might have one in the gift shop.
There's no gift shop in this location, trust me. They're very restrictive. Usually they only allow Dragonkin in this temple. Any other race is usually is not allowed to enter in. It's believed they do ritualistic kind of sacrifices in there of other races. It's kind of messed up, but that's what they do. They're Dragonkin. And they are requesting that you go in and find what's called the Black Dragon Eye. There's a statue of a black dragon that sits in the cathedral in the pontiff's sleeping chamber, and he wants that. Just the eye of the dragon. If you find anything else in there, that's yours. He's willing to pay you $5 grand a piece to get this job done. Do these terms sound reasonable to you lot?
Do we get any payment up front?
You get paid 1,000 gold this time, and then 4,000 will come once the job is completed.
No, that sounds pretty good.
I would like to do one thing before I say yes. I would like... Actually, I'm gonna do it before I leave. Oh, wait.
Okay.
I'm okay with doing this if y'all are okay.
I think it's a great idea.
We got a yes from Holden.
Same.
Yup. Sounds good with me.
Okay. Well then, the Blackfish was nice enough to already charter your lot a ship if you'd like to take. You can load your cart onto there and sleep underneath. It's about a 2.5 to about 3-day journey. They will be leaving in the evening, so do whatever you need trading here in the port. I doubt you'll ever be allowed back in the main city here. There is access to some blacksmiths and some basic markets here at the port, at least before you head out.
I don't think I need anything.
I want to look at my armor.
As everyone is leaving,
Well,
I like to
actually,
think
I
back around for a
could
second.
upgrade.
Are you, Holden? Are you motioning this to the guy or to who? Oh, and that reminds me. Yes, you guys all did take a rest last night. So everyone who is affected by plague, roll a d4 for me. We're gonna count it as a d3.
Was the plague the rat thing?
Yes. Holden, you lose 3 intelligence.
Was I infected?
Drigger was affected. Sagran, you lose 2 intelligence.
Yeah.
You are now as smart as animals. You can no longer communicate using your verbiage.
Oh no.
Okay, we need to go find a plague doctor.
Dalton, he has lost 1 point.
Funny forearm, say funny
Not
word,
you,
yeah.
but your Drigger did.
Okay.
I don't think anyone else was affected. Madeline, you weren't affected, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yes, you
I
did
guess
get 1,000
Holden is
gold.
motioning that he's sick. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
people in our party don't feel good.
He looks at you a lot and he says, "All right, well,
Me no do good too.
Tengu help.
you can go to the Tengu to help." But you say that, Remy, to the Sylph, and he looks at you guys and he says, "Well, I do know an old bootleg cleric that sits down by the docks if you want to go with me to see him. He usually charges about 150 gold per sickness."
Okay.
What kind of sounds do I currently hear around me, Spencer?
You hear the Sylph going, apple,
Like Charlie Brown.
yeah, kind of. You hear
Do I hear-
trombone.
Wah, 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 wah.
I hear a
Everyone
trombone.
speaks-
Where?
Everyone
Wait, where?
speaks in trombone.
Oh, okay. Do I hear any like really interesting sounds outside?
You hear birds.
I want to walk towards the birds.
You guys notice Sagran is being dumber than usual and walking towards the birds, but you walk towards the birds.
I just want to try to like grab one.
You can roll a survival check to try and grab one. See if you trap it in your hand.
Oh boy. Okay, what even is my... Oh yeah, that's right. My survival is nothing. Dude, I hope I get a nat 20 on this.
You catch the bird with your stupidity.
Wow.
What do you want to... It's freaking out in your hand, but you catch it. You're holding it.
It's my bird now. Do I still understand the bird because I have the ring on?
That's a hard call. Because you're dumb as an animal, I will say yes. The bird is saying, "You mother effer, let me go. I don't want to be here. Give it out of me. I got, like, weak bones. You're going to kill me. Please don't kill me. Ah, don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Ah." That's what he's saying over and over again.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep him with me. He's my bird now.
You hold on to it, and that's what you got.
I'm gonna keep trying to catch more birds as the group is talking.
The sylph man starts leading you down towards the
Nope,
little
nope. Before he gets behind the counter, I want to slam my knife down in the counter and look at him, and I say, "Tell Blackfish if he ever questions how well I did, he's going to have to do his own bidding." I take the knife and I walk out.
He gets a little bit kind of shaky after that, and he goes, "Oh, okay. Let's get you healed up now, miss." And he keeps going out. You guys walk.
I'm a proud
towards-
character. Advice.
Very proud. You guys walk towards the docks, and you can see the sylph leads you to kind of like a little shack of sorts.
Too dumb to really think that.
And there seems to be kind of it's a skull. A skull is what's kind of on the symbol at the front of the door. And the sylph knocks on the door, and he says, "All right, Rogi, can you come on out? We got some customers." And you hear from inside, I don't got no need for customers today. It's my drinking day. It's my drinking day. You can't do this to me. It's my day off. You can't do that." And he just knocks on the door again. He says, No, come on, guy. We can't just do that. We got customers that will pay you very nice. The Blackfish is in really big need of you to help these people. And he says, "Nope, you can't. Blackfish, he owes me coin, but I owe him. I don't remember. Do I owe him coin? I don't know." And then you hear this kind of hulking sound from beyond the door, and this loud stomping. And then the door opens, and you see this large, kind of bulky-looking man made out of stone. Remy, you would know this is an Oread. This is one of the priests from your home country. You don't know why he's this way. He's just a drunk. But this is a person who was a priest from your homelands. Dalton, roll... No, you don't have to roll a religion check. I'll say, just because of what you've decided, you do know that this guy is... Holden, yes, that picture is exactly what he is.
I know he is what?
Dalton, you know that this man is a follower of Arzul.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, the skull and crossbones above his door is the symbol of... is one of the symbols of Arzul.
Gotcha. And just to clarify, the Oread who is also drunk.
Yes, this is the drunk
Okay.
Oread. He looks at your lot. You can tell Oread don't really grow hair, but he's like wearing a broken kind of, like a sun hat, like the really big summer hats that people wear. Imagine like it's kind of in shambles, like the top of it's gone, but it looks like where like the sun would block his eyes is now kind of in shambles. So it does kind of look like that old kind of monk does, where the top of the head is shaved to be intentionally bald, and it's like a ring of hair around his head. That's what he's trying to go with it. It's weird, but that's what he's intentionally wearing it as.
Okay, then.
Alright, he looks at you lot and he says, "Well, what can I... It's like 300 gold, right? That's what I charge, right?" And then the sylph goes, "No, it's not. It's not. It's like 150. That's right. It's like 50 gold. 50 gold. All right. Who's going first? Who needs it the most? I hear the disease is going around pretty bad this time of the year."
I look around, I'm like, Saga.
"All right, girl, you're first." And he's just gonna put his hand on your face, Remy, and then you just feel
No!
this like warm light just blast you. It doesn't hurt. It just feels pretty nice, but it's just weird. He's like, "All right, I did my job. I'm going to sleep now." All right. He just goes back inside and closes the door.
I'm like stunned, like.
I don't even know. Am I with the group? Right? Would I have perceptually seen the group leave for me to follow them? Because if I didn't see them walk out, I
No,
probably.
you saw the group. You're following the group. I'll say that much. That you haven't wandered off.
Oh, okay.
Good.
If there's any
Listening
interesting
now.
sounds, let me know. I'm probably gonna walk
Okay.
towards them.
You hear the water hitting the side of the shore, and you hear a glub glub kind of sound, and you can kind of see little fish popping up.
Oh, I
Do
kind of
I
like
see
that. I'm
Sawgron?
gonna go towards the glub glub.
You see Sagron?
Do I?
You see Sagron running off, yes.
I'm gonna go after him and try to drag him back.
I try to make the bird swim in the ocean because I think the bird wants to
geez.
swim.
You understand the bird. The bird's saying, "Oh no, I can't breathe. I can't." Are you just holding it under the water?
No.
Or are you
I'm like dipping it in and going, here we go. This is how you do it.
Jeez.
Bird go swim.
I want to save the bird.
Bird. Vetner, it's you. I'm gonna say it's you, Rio.
Think of it like waterboarding. I'm not like
And
killing
Elijah
it, but like
are still standing by
I'm just
the.
intending to kill it.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
too dumb to understand it's not a fish.
Sagron, you do it about 5 or 6 times, and the fish is no longer life-filled. It's just lifeless and dead in your hand.
Oh, okay, well.
Wait,
keep
what? You
doing-
drowned a fish?
He drowned a bird.
I drowned the bird.
Um,
I'm gonna keep doing it because I think it's still alive.
Do I reach
Yourself
Sawgron at
stands
this point?
kind of dumbfounded at the whole situation of what's going on.
I'm gonna drag him back.
You're gonna.
I don't
you
fight
drag
it.
him back. Okay, you take him back to the Oriad's hut.
I make him
the
let go
Sylph's
of the
staring at
bird.
him. He's like, okay, well, all right, give me a second. Let me talk to him again.
Bird go swim.
He knocks on the door, and then you say, it's not. I did my job. And then you hear, no, you didn't. You didn't do the job. You gotta come out again and try, okay? Just try 3 times, please. 3 or 4 times.
I stand in the back.
You hear the audience say, okay, all right, I'll try it a little bit, okay. And you hear the stomping again, and then he opens the door, and the sylph kind of grabs the Oriad's hand, and then he just drops it onto Sagron's face, and then Sagron, you just feel this intense light energy cascade over you, and then you kind of throw up, and this kind of black smoke come out, and you feel much smarter.
How much smarter?
You notice the bird is dead in your hand, and you killed the bird. You have this moment of revelation.
I let go of the bird and pretend nothing happened.
Jeez, I don't like that. Anyways, the sylph then grabs the arm of the Oriad again. It's still glowing, and he's gonna drop it onto Vetner's face. Vetner, you feel the warm cascade, and you vomit yourself, and you feel smart again. The debuff is gone. And then Drigger's standing right there, and the Oriad just kind of slaps the side of Drigger's face. And then Drigger coughs up the black gunk, and then he's healed up again.
Oh, I was out to start a fight.
Alright, so I think that's everyone. And then he says, alright, where's my 700 gold? Where is it? Where's it at? And he starts pointing at you, Vetner. Alright, Raven Boy, where's my gold?
Oh, you just gonna take that?
Wait, what'd you say, Rita? What'd you say, Jesse?
Are you just gonna take that?
I'm not gonna take that. Where's my gold?
I
wanna
give him
fight me?
200
Is that what this is?
shinies. I throw in my 200 shinies and say they got the rest.
You throw in 200 pieces of gold, and he says, "All right, that's 700, right? Right?" And he's gonna look
I
right
can't
at,
count, so
Hold
I
on,
don't
he's gonna
know.
look right at you, and he's gonna say, "Right, that's 700, right?"
I start counting on my fingers how much I gave him, but it's going to take me probably 2 hours.
Holden, are you there? Holden, are you shaking your head? Yes.
Has anyone got a pen and paper?
He goes, oh, all right. And then he picks up the bag of gold and he goes back in his hut and closes the door.
Okay.
I'm still counting. I'm not sure how much I actually gave him anymore. I gave him 200, but like I don't.
Do you just want to roll like 2d100s and say that was how much you gave him?
Ooh, yeah. Actually, that sounds great.
And then just
Perfect.
tack on 10 onto it just to make sure it's not too low of a number so it felt like it was 100 or something.
I'm just gonna roll 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay, 164 gold is what you gave him. Alright. So you guys are now done there. And now the Sylph guy goes, alright, so you guys ready to get on the ship or anything else you want to check out? We got blacksmiths and stuff here or anything?
I was gonna go to the blacksmith, but then I became dumb, and then I threw money. So now, never mind. Although I am gonna go to the nearby bakery and buy me more chocolate chip cookies.
Demon voice stealing.
Sargon, you go and buy more chocolate chip cookies. Holden, Ventnor, are you asking him by writing this in the dirt, or what are you doing? Okay, so you're writing in the dirt, and the Sylph looks at you, finally realizing for the first time. He says, "Oh, so your voice is gone? Well, the Oriad guy can't do curses, and he's really all we got. I don't even know how to deal with curses. Maybe it'll go away. I don't know. Maybe go talk to demons. Maybe there's the tieflings. There's a tiefling boat over there. Maybe talk to them. I don't know." Well, I'm gonna go wait by the boat. It's gonna be right over there at Newport. It's kind of in a distinct area. So once you guys are really finished with everything that you want to do here, just go back up to him. Just let me know when you're leaving town. Holden, you're going to go to the tieflings, right? Okay. You walk up to a boat that looks like it is filled with tieflings. The ship itself seems to be kind of in the style of a long ship. Large square shields are dotted on the sides, protecting it with some kind of thick layer of steel. And you can see there's a large variety of the tieflings. Some of them are kind of lizard-like in what their skin color is. Some have scales instead of regular human flesh. Others have horns. Some of them bones are protruding out of places that shouldn't be. They look very demon-like, I'll say. They are not kind of the fun kind of regular D&D looking tieflings. They are very kind of scary, kind of creepy looking ones. So you walk up to this group, and they look at you and they say, can we do anything for you? We're a mercenary group here. What can we do? Oh, yes. You write this down in the dirt, and they look down and they say, "You got a curse on you? We don't really deal in fixing curses. Do you need us to kill someone for you? Get your voice back or something? Demon? Is this from a demon? Do you want to know information about demons and curses?" Oh, okay. Well, depends on the demon that stole it. Do you know what it looked like? Bird, changed. Ah. Did it give you a name of itself? What was its name? Do you know? Yash something. Okay. It
Red nose.
sounds like. What'd you say, Madeline?
Red nose.
Red nose. Are you with him while you're saying this? Okay, red nose. Red nose.
No.
As soon as you write down the red nose part, he stops. Oh. That's an Oni. Yeah, that's kind of hard, man. I wouldn't worry about the voice loss thing for too long. They usually only last 24 hours. Oni curses do, or at least this thing, if it's a bird, it's probably one of the weaker ones. So whenever it did bite you, you should probably get your voice back pretty soon-ish. If you wanted it sooner than that, that Oni would have to probably bite someone else and take their voice. Or you kill it. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's not like a permanent thing, so you will get it back. These aren't permanent curses, so you're good for now. Anyways, do you know about what these Oni are? You ever heard of them before? He looked like me. Oh. Sad. Yeah, he steals people's voices. He's mute until he can take someone else's voice. That's their whole ordeal. Looks like the bird type demon. I'd guess it's a Tengu, Yamabushi, Oni. Those guys, yeah. They're special. They're blessed by some weird stuff. Yeah, the goddess Lamashtu. She's the queen of demons. The gnolls worship her. I myself, I don't like being a tiefling, and I was kind of cursed to be this way because of her. But some people really like it. The Yamabushi Tengu is not super common, but it's one of the more elite demons that had some specific changes made. If you worship Lamashtu, she will physically change you, and that's where demons come from. These changes aren't just physical when she does it. She changes how your soul is shaped too. So if you die, that's why demons come back from the dead sometimes, because the soul still lives on, and that comes back in the real world as a demon. This thing is an Oni. Usually they're defined by their long noses, really. That's their one defining factor. They're tricky. A lot of times, each one's a little bit different. But the Tengu is more common than you can think. Lots of them live out in the east, but they're very rare out here. Lots of them throw themselves in with large packs of Tengu until they get kicked out for doing dumb stuff like stealing their voices or eating babies. They also change their shape to look like other people. Very good at espionage. But like I said, I wouldn't worry about it unless... does he keep my voice? Like, kind of like it's in his back pocket and he can use it whenever he wants? Or what? Yes, he does. Yeah, you're kind of screwed in that way. I mean, you get your voice back. I mean, he didn't get a good look at your face, did he? He didn't change into you, right? Right? That'd be pretty bad. I hear there's some thieves up actually in Solana. They used to have a Tengu that worked with them. They used it as in some espionage work to sneak in places. He'd bite somebody, change into the shape of that person, and then cause a whole bunch of a mess. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty easy. Even when they change shape, they keep their long red nose. They can never lose it. So I'd look for probably the Thieves Guild and any reports of a long-nosed man stealing stuff. So that'd be my guess. Hey, you're welcome, buddy. By the way, we're the Blood Angels. If you ever need work, or looking for anyone who needs a job, or if you need us to work for you, you know where to go. Alright, much obliged. You have a nice day, kid. He pats you on the head, and then you are 15, but he goes back to holding his stick. So, did you guys have anything else you wanted to check out before we got on the boat or anything, or no?
Because I can check my armor in the next area.
You can check it out if you want.
Can you pull up that page?
The upgrade page, yeah. Yes, you can. Give me 1 second, I'll look at the prices.
What are enchantment points?
So the enchantment points, hold on, I believe they were 100 apiece. So that'd be 200 gold you would get from selling those 2 sapphires. If you're not gonna bargain or anything with them. For enchantment points, those are applying the worth of enchantments onto your weapon. So, or even your armor. It depends on which one you want to do. They can get you similar things on both sides. But each enchantment has a different worth. So, like, there's some basic enchantments like Flaming or Shocking, which adds elemental damage to your weapons. Those each cost a single enchantment point to add onto your weapon. But then there are some like, intense, stronger versions. Like, it would take like 3 points to get that. You can put more than one enchantment onto a weapon too. You just have 5 points to kind of play with. So you could put 5 very low level ones on there, which are all level 1 enchantments, or 1 level 5 enchantment onto a weapon. So that's how it works. And it's the same way
Are there any
with...
potions?
What was that?
Same thing with armor.
Yeah, same
I
with
was gonna ask,
armor.
are there any potions I can buy?
I'll say at the dock there are no potions for sale here. There's the basic blacksmith and a basic shop if you're looking for just some specific, like, random equipment to grab. And today is the 22nd of summer. It is Pinoli Day, a holy day.
Pinocchio.
What'd you say, Dalton?
Pinocchio.
No, Pinoli.
Like cannoli, but with
He's the god of the Suli. He's your god, technically, kind of, a little bit, for your race.
Well then, that's good to know.
Yep. So, Madeline, are you doing anything buying-wise or no? What are you thinking about?
you. I'm good.
Okay,
I just
Jesse,
wanted some
are you
more,
doing anything
potions.
buying-wise?
Me? No.
Yeah. Okay. Zach and Dalton, are you guys both good?
Yep.
And Holden, are you good? All right, everyone is good, and I'm gonna say everyone gets onto the boat. All right. I mean, you would have to try and make contact with people around you and reach out to people and ask around if you want to. Okay. So you guys get onto the boat. This is going to be about a 2 days journey. So you should arrive there pretty much late in the evening tomorrow. As you walk onto this boat, you can see that there are it's a different kind of banner, but it is a black fish on a banner of white. As you get onto the boat, it is filled with dwarves, all running around screaming. Most of it are bearded women, oddly enough. And in the corner, you can see one of the dwarves is giving a tattoo to another one, just right there. Some of them are doing slapping competitions to see how long they can take before they black out. And as you guys walk across the gangplank, the sylph guy down below pulls off the gangplank and he says, "Alright, good luck. I don't want to be on there, but you guys have fun. And then he just walks off, leaving you guys in the hands of the dwarves as the boat takes off. So, you guys are now on the boat. It's going on for a little while. It's deep in the evening. I must say it's kind of getting a little late. And Holden, you can start making sounds in the back of your throat and speak again.
I just realized that I had a scroll that I could have learned for something else that didn't have a verbal component.
What was
Now
it?
you can do
That's
stuff.
cool.
So you guys are now all on the ship together. And you are heading north. You have a small compartment down in the bottom. One of the dwarvish women, who's deeply bearded, takes you down there, and she says, "All right, my boys and girl, you will have to sleep down here. Now, once we get to the main capital, we will have to shove you all into a box. Okay? We know you are wanted criminals. We work for the Blackfish, and we do not want to worry about all of us getting arrested. So we're going to shove you into a box, move you into the city, and once we have gotten past the main check person, you are free to move about the city, and we will take you to our main base of operations, where you'll be pretty much living out of while we're here in the city. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So now I'm going to go up deck. You're free to come partake in our revelries. We do like to give out tattoos every now and again. If your lot thinks yourself to be strong enough, you can try your ways in the slapping competition for a free tattoo.
Alright.
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys want to try the slapping competition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited. All right. So you guys go up to the main deck. It's kind of late in the night. They got little fires kind of burning up here. You see this giant, girthy woman who's only about 3 feet tall walks up and then just socks this guy in the face. It's one of the other dwarven men members, and you see like 8 of his teeth just break and just fall right out of his mouth, and he falls down, blacking out on the ground. And then she holds up her arms and she says, "Aruka does not lose." And then she just starts flexing on everyone. And she stands there, takes a large glass of ale, and just chunks it down. And 3 more of her friends kind of crowd around her, and they all just start chanting, "Aruga! Aruga!" She sees you all come up out from underneath, and she says, "Oh, what have we here? A little sylph girl, so skinny and small, I could just push her down with just a single breath of my lungs. And what do we have? A 4-armed freak, this weird bald-headed snake man," and she pushes you specifically, Rio.
slap her.
Oh.
I see.
Is Jesse still wearing his bondage gear?
He is.
Forgot about that.
He looks over towards Vector and he says, "A child. I care nothing for you. You'll not last a second against me." And then she just pushes you down. And then she walks up to Elijah. "Oh, and this boy with his glowing, his glowing eyes." And she stops. I've not seen you before, boy. What's your name?"
Oh god.
Elijah.
Elijah, my.
Oh no.
She puts her arm up onto your shoulder and she says, "Some quite muscular shoulders you have."
No. I'll start doing the moonwalk backwards.
You pull back and she's, "Oh, now come. You can keep my own bed warm this night." While
Oh
you
my
get your
god.
friends up."
I
No!
cast Slayer.
Spencer, I cast invisible. I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Yeah. And she's like, "Fine, then have it your way, my love. I challenge you to a slaps game. I challenge all of you to a slaps game. If your team can take out my team, then you'll all get a free tattoo from our own shop artist. If I win, I get a night with Elijah."
Deal.
I hate this.
I'm already out, yo. I'm out. I ain't part of this. I'm left.
Where'd that little scrawny elf boy go?
I'm invisible. I'm gone. Sunvar can participate. I'm not.
She says, "Are you having one sit out? In that case, he doesn't get a tattoo if he wins."
Did
Are you
Drager get
actually
a
sending in
tattoo?
the dragon to play for you?
Yeah, Sunvar is gonna play instead of me. Sagron's not about that, but Sunvar is gonna do it.
Sunvar walks in and says, "I am here to play for my master. I am here." And she says, "Okay. I guess that means either did you want the tattoo?" Sunvar kind of thinks about it for a second and kind of leans back towards where you are invisibly. He says, "Do I want the tattoo or do you?"
Oh yeah, you definitely want that tattoo.
Okay.
You want that.
I want the tattoo. Sunvar's gonna take the tattoo. Okay. So,
Sagron's not participating.
okay, so let me explain the rules on how this is gonna work. Holden, you're familiar with the rules of a crew battle. This is pretty much how this is gonna work. It's a crew battle.
Oh, okay.
One at a time. Each team will have 5 members on it, and you have to burn through the other person's team, and the team to do that wins. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, does that make sense to everyone? We're gonna all go one at a time against another opponent. If you want to try and cheat and cast spells or do buffs, you can try that. Madeline, you can just use your abilities to study opponents without it being cheating because you're special.
Yeah.
Jesse, you can use your abilities because they're key points without it being considered cheating because you're special. Elijah, you are technically going to be cheating because you use magic. Sogran uses magic, so that'd be cheating, and Vetner using magic would be cheating. So if you wanted to, you would cast your spells before you go in. But as soon as it starts, you cannot cast another spell unless you were to try and sleight of hand cheat and cast spells.
Is this like
Okay.
we're doing attack and damage like a normal fight?
Okay.
You're not gonna roll
No.
attacks. You're gonna only roll damage. Damage is gonna be done a little bit differently. Dealing damage, usually, unless you were a monk, you would be super overpowered here. You're just gonna roll a d4 and add your strength modifier for your damage, and that's it.
Spencer, Sunvar has magic attacks.
I don't know what that means.
He can do cold damage.
Is he
A
gonna do a
D6
breath
of cold
attack?
damage. No,
Or
I mean
does that-
there's magic imbued in his
If it's-
attacks now.
If his attacks are imbued now, then yes, you can attack.
Yeah, he has energy attacks, so he had all natural attacks have 1d6 of cold damage.
Then yes, I'll say Sunvar is special and can only do one attack at a time, but he can still add a d4 plus the d6. Well, no. I'll take that back. He can do the natural damage and also the d6, so he's just running regularly, but he can only do one attack a round, okay?
Yeah,
I
okay.
have a question.
So, Sunvar's gonna be one of your heaviest hitters. Yes.
So my study target adds a +2 to damage. Am I just gonna add that +2 to my strength? And the
That'll
D6?
be added
And the
to,
D4?
so it'll be a d4 plus your strength mod plus your steady target bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're one of the better heavy hitters. Jesse has his key points. He can activate things like shadow clones and stuff, which makes it easier for him in that regard. So he's not necessarily can take more hits, but he can last longer by not being hit.
This is non-lethal damage that we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's going to be non-lethal damage. So, Zach, I will let you count Sunvar as if he were at max health.
I already healed him max health anyway.
Okay, cool. So this isn't going to be permanent damage. So once it's done, you'll still be at full health. All right. So I have my order of people, and I will present each one at a time, from the person going last to the person going first. And you guys get to present who you want to go last to first as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay. The first one to walk up is Aruga. She's going to finish everything up. She is the largest of the dwarf women, and her arms are covered in tattoos.
Oof.
She's the last.
Who's going up there?
He should be Elijah.
So who's going up against that? Would it be smart to have
I
somebody?
mean, Dalton, if you wanted to, you could just forfeit yourself and let Drigger take your place and do a single gore attack.
I think I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys have Sunvar, Drigger, Remy, Rio, and Vetner. The only caster going up there is Vetner. So that's fun.
Yeah.
So who wants to be the last one to go in the group?
Sunbar's got a pretty high AC. That
AC is
matters.
not going to matter here. You're just going to let
Okay.
him hit you. It's just
Okay,
literally
then
going to be
never mind.
who can dish out the most damage and take the most.
Nah, he got a decent health pool then. He got more than me. So, who should go? Who's got I guess the most HP since Dwarven lady over here is gonna have the highest hit more than likely.
I got 44.
Yeah, I think Remy probably has the most.
I was 75.
What?
What? That's
75
you,
health?
Dalton.
God.
Is that
That's
you
for
or Drigger?
Drigger
Oh.
second.
Trigger.
My God. Okay.
But I mean, if
So, Trigger's going first.
Sounds like Drigger is going up against her.
Let her
Okay,
fight the
Trigger.
dinosaur.
Sounds good.
Sunbar will go second.
Okay, Sunvar.
I'll go after third, I guess. I don't know how the order's going.
So number 4 is a woman named Vertigo.
How I felt today.
Number 3, the woman going up, is a heavily bearded woman. She has a lot of tattoos on her head. Her face is bearded, but the top of her head is shaved. So she looks like a balding man. It's weird. Her name is Rochester.
God.
Who was
Okay.
going for the third one? Did you say you were going, Madeline, or was it?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
go.
Okay. Second, this is Victoria. This is actually a pretty small dwarvish woman. Who wants to go? Holden or Jesse?
Oh, Jesus. I feel like I'm a little underqualified.
I think Vetnor has negative strength or something.
I'm here.
I guess I'll go.
He's got like, yeah, Ventnor's got like 18. You probably got like 18 points of health, don't you?
No, I have 29. I have 29
Oh,
health.
wow, you got one more than me, or Sagarone
Wait.
at least.
Have we? Did we sleep like in the
Yes,
last?
everyone
half
is at
hour?
full health.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I missed that over the explosions.
So I guess that's the order then. Yeah, Spencer, you said for Sunvar it'd be his like natural D6 and then the D6 cold.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a damage flat for Sunvar. He can only do
Okay.
one attack though. It's
Right,
just
right, one attack.
All right. So that's Rio, and then last is Vetner. And you got this kind of, for a dwarf, she's bulky, but she's still like got weak arms. And this one is Sam. All right.
And I am.
All right. All right. So, Holden, are you ready to go first?
Sure.
All right. All right. So how this goes is we will roll initiative just to see who goes first in the order.
Okay.
She got a 19.
23.
You get to go first.
We'll see if it helps me. So it's strength plus or theoretically minus your strength modifier.
Yes, 1d4 plus your strength modifier, whatever that is. It can be minus.
One.
All right. You hit her. It looks like a
Yeah,
nice little soft
that was a
path.
good one.
She is gonna go now. All right. That's gonna be 8 damage.
8. Okay.
She just whams you as hard as she can.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, it's your turn now.
Oh yeah, that was a really good one.
Oh, it is 2. Okay, so that is pretty okay.
Yeah.
You're wearing her down for the party.
That's as good as it's gonna get. So I mean.
All right, so now it's her turn. 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go again.
Okay.
That one was not as good.
That was a 0. All right. All right. All right. She's going again. That's a 7. How are
Okay.
you looking?
I'm still standing for the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. Everyone is watching these two just fly around the arena. They're just literally just. Vetner's just barely getting up. You fall back into Rio's arms, and he's gonna push you back up.
Off the ropes. Yeah, that one's not good.
You heal her. No, you don't.
Oh my god. You just like gently like rub her arm, just like there you go.
Oh.
And I will let you know, damage how it works is even if it's a 0, it's always a minimum of 1 no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was your turn. It is now her turn. She's gonna wind up as hard as she can. That's a 7.
I'm still standing.
Oh, I don't know how, but okay.
I'm at 1. So I'll throw out one more. That's another 1.
Okay.
This isn't looking good. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Alright, gonna roll for her last one.
We'll
She
see
hits
by
you
just-
at max damage. She hits you for an 8. And just hits you. You feel something in your jaw kind of a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
To one of your teeth. It's rattling in your mouth.
I'm like out the window.
You're off the side of the ship. Yep. You're in the ocean.
Punch me into the ocean. Yeah.
And then right next to Drigger and Elijah.
What?
You're in Elijah's arms now. Elijah, this is all for your booty. Come on.
No, I don't like
I've
that.
landed in such strong and
First
muscular
round.
arms. Ooh.
I dropped him, like, I kind of pushed him to the ground.
Alright, that's the end. Sam is still standing. She's got some bruises now. I mean, she's not horrible, but she's been hurt by our good friend here. Alright, next one, walking up to the plate, it's Rio.
Oh god.
Use all 4 of your arms.
I like to slap extra hard.
Okay, so for your damage, it's gonna be a +1. Just let you know.
So it's
it'd be
1d4. Okay. Well,
Yep.
I didn't mean to roll that. Did it do it?
Yeah, I did it. That's max damage. So you did 5 damage to her. So, just wail right into her. You go right into it. You don't give her a moment to breathe, and you take up the next round. All right. All right. She stands up, and do you want? You can activate a key point if you want to do something, or you can just go ahead and take the damage. I'll say anything but invisibility you can do.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off for a moment.
Okay. She does 3 damage to you. Lands right in your chest.
Okay. Alright.
Your swing. Three damage. All right. You get her pretty good clocking. She's getting a little dazed. She's looking a little confused. She doesn't know where she's at right now. She hits you with 5.
God, oh, what? So much for being dazed.
She got a second to breathe, and then she hits you.
Jesus Christ, okay. You start using them key points, huh? Alright. 3 damage.
3 damage. All right.
I'd like to use a key to... What can I do here? I want to use the key to try and dodge... Well, try and lessen the blow.
Okay, so you're gonna do your shadow clones.
I mean... Am I able to do that without it coming across as, like, cheating?
Yes.
I'm just trying to, like, think it, like, visualize it.
It's gonna look like you're kind of looking like there's like different points of view on your outsides of you. Like you got like 4 hands, but now it's like 8 hands. It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
They're
do
all
a shadow
very
clone
close
then.
to you. Yeah. You're all occupying like the very close to the same area. So you activate your shadow clones. She's gonna actually make a percentage die chance. Remember how the shadow clones work. They're special.
Do we have it wrote down somewhere? No, probably not.
Tricks.
Engine can
Shadow
create
clones.
1d4
Roll a
shadowy
D4 for me.
duplicates.
Yeah, roll 1d4 for me. Okay, you got 2 plus 1. So you got 3 shadow clones around you. So there's 4 of you in total, technically. You plus 3 shadow clones. As long as she rolls less than 75% on this. Okay, she got 37. She punches one of your shadow clones, thinking she punched you, but deals no damage to you. Alright, you get to go again. And I got 2 clones left.
Alright. 4.
Alright. You knock her out. You push her down. She falls back into her friends. That's the first one of these people done. Alright, you burn through Sam. All right, Victoria stands up. She is looking angry at you, Rio, and she walks up to the plate. Because you went last, she's now gonna immediately start going. She's gonna try and hit you. There's 3 of you technically, so it's higher than a 66. 58. She misses. She punches one of your clones. Wastes her turn. It is now your turn.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Dude, I'm a freaking boss. 5 damage.
That's really good. All right.
Maximum
That was
damage.
you punched her right in the face. You hear a little as you implant in one of her teeth spits out of her mouth. It's now her turn. She has to roll higher than a 50% to hit you. She rolled a 5. She gets her last shadow clone. No damage again. All right, it's your turn.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. 4.
4. That's pretty good. All right. There's that. All right. You don't have any shadow clones up. You can keep using them as long as you have your key points for it.
Oh.
It's 1 key point per use. So, I mean, I don't know how many of those you got.
I'll skip it for now.
Okay, you got 3 more key point uses. All right. Okay, so then that is your turn. She's just gonna take a hit at you now. All right, so it's a D6 plus that. That's 9 damage.
God.
You feel one
okay.
of your ribs break from the impact.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Rolling with advantage here. Alright.
I mean, I can
5 damage.
max damage again. You take out one of her front 2 teeth. She now spits it out, and she's a little bit like crooked tooth, and it's weird looking.
So how does she look? Does she look shaken?
She's like hurt pretty badly, but she's angry, but she's still standing.
Okay, still angry. I'm gonna burn up a key point.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me. You get 2 shadow clones, so
I do
she's
not
gonna
roll.
swing at you. She got a 9. She hits a shadow clone and wastes her turn. You got 1 shadow clone left.
2.
2 damage. All right. You don't do too much damage against her. All right. She's gonna take a swing at you. Let's see if she can get past this shadow clone. 4. Why? All right. She gets your last shadow clone. All right. Go ahead. Take a hit against her.
Max damage.
That's so good. All right. All right. She is looking really dazed and like she's barely standing. Key point,
Dang.
or are you just ready for another hit from her?
I'm going to use another key point.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can take too many more of these
Roll a
hits.
d4. You
4
got
or
5
5.
shadow clones. Jeez. Okay. That's 80% you're safe. Okay. Jeez. 63. One of them vanishes. All right. It's your turn to hit.
They don't stand a chance, man. I should play this game more often. 4.
4
Wow.
damage.
Well, this is how combat was in dungeons.
All right.
This is
She's
so
gonna
easy.
try again. She misses again. All right. You're down to 3 clones, so she has to hit above 75%. All right. It's your go. Go for your free damage. 4 damage. She is barely standing. She literally has 1 HP left right now.
Oh boy. Alright.
She hits you.
Damn it.
All right. She hits you, and all of your shadow clones are gonna disappear. So she's gonna roll. That's 7 damage to you.
Jesus, man. Alright, I got 1 hit left in me.
All right, go for it.
Max damage.
You take her down. All right, she is gone. All right, she's pushed back into her friends. All right, you guys now have the lead. Congrats.
Am I able to get my other shadow clones up and rolling?
You
Or
can
no?
like really quickly do it. So yes, I'll say yes. All right,
Okay.
shadow roll for the d4 for him. You get 2. Okay.
2.
All right. The next one, Rochester walking up with her big beard. All right. Rochester is going to try to hit you. She hits. She got a 92.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
No, she's gonna hit. Alright, so we're gonna roll her damage. That's 7 damage.
Well, I'm out cold.
Alright, you pushed back. You land in the arms of Elijah, who you're fighting for.
He hasn't said anything offensive yet, so he stays in my arms.
Remy, it is
And
your turn to fight Rochester. You get to start off with a hit against her.
I need to study her.
Okay, you study the target. That's not going to take up your turn, but it's going to prep you for your turn.
Okay, you want me to roll?
Alright,
So
so...
it's my strength plus study target.
So
and
it's
a
going to
D4.
be 8 plus a d4. No, it's not. Hang on, it's going to be 4. It's going to be 6 plus a d4. I can't do math, I'm sorry.
6?
Yeah.
You get 6.
I can't do math. Hang on, let me do math again.
My strength is 3, and then it's a plus 2 for study target.
You're right, it's 5 plus 4. I was about to give you more, but...
8.
8 damage. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let me write down her health. Alright, you... Yeah, you hurt her pretty bad. Alright. You actually feel kind of like you kind of break her clavicle as you make impact with it. And she lets out an audible scream. And then she just kind of starts laughing it off. And now she's going to swing at you. She rolled mid
I'll be
damage.
back in a
Alright,
second.
she rolled 4 damage against you.
Alright.
Alright,
8.
you swing 8 against her. Alright, she is falling apart a little bit. Alright, she's gonna swing. She hits you right in your chest. You can feel 2 of your ribs kind of pop. And it's gonna deal 10 damage.
Nice. That was pretty good hit. I roll again. 6.
6. That's
Minimum.
Oh.
Alright, it's gonna be her turn. She rolled 9 damage. She pops you in your left arm.
7.
7. Alright.
Oh.
Again. She rolled a 10. She pops you inside your ear and you hear a loud ringing. You
7.
punch her and you knock her out. She's launched back into her friends. And lands amongst the group.
I study my next
Aruga
target.
is now looking at you, Elijah, and she's just making kissy faces.
Nope. I am
Vertigo.
like just.
Vertigo is now gonna run up. She is
I punch her.
charging onto the battlefield. And she is going to start off by swinging as hard as she can against you, Remy. That's gonna be 5 damage.
She didn't do too hot. 6.
6
Why?
damage. Alright, she's gonna go again. That's 12 damage.
I am knocked out.
You feel another hit in your arm, and it's pretty bad. Wait, did you say you're knocked out?
Yeah.
Alright, you land back in the arms of Elijah on top of Rio.
Okay.
Elijah, you're now holding Rio and Remy in your arms.
Both arms.
I do have big muscles.
Ventnor, you're on the ground, blacked out, just kind of struggling.
She hasn't said anything offensive yet.
Alright, next one to walk up to the plate is Sunvar. Sagran, you're coaching Sunvar in this.
Alright, you're gonna give him a
Sunvar
left
gets hit.
hook.
Go for a left hook. Alright, so, roll
Does he add his strength in there?
Yes. So, here, let's see if I can pull it in your sheet. I mean, it'll just be the damage of whatever attack you want to do.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So just read that right across would be that.
Okay.
Yeah. 13. That is really good.
Oh, big whop at 13. He gave him a good left hook, a left claw hook.
Alright, you've dropped her health enough. You can see the large amount of tattoos on her. They start to glow. And then they start to combust. And you see flames wrap around this woman's arms. And she's going to swing at our dear little friend here.
This doesn't sound fun.
That's 11 damage to Sunvar.
Ooh,
6 of
that's
which
fine.
is fire.
He doesn't have resistance to fire yet.
Okay. You see searing
Yet.
marks cover him.
He will. He will
She's now
eventually.
screaming just at the top of her lungs.
Sunbar is gonna tell her to calm down and then hit her again with the right hook this time.
Alright, go for the damage roll. 13. Again, okay.
And I don't know if it means anything, but the first 5, so in the first roll, 5 of that was cold, and then the second roll, 4 of that was cold. I don't know if she has resistance or not.
She does not.
Okay. Telling her to cool down.
She rolled 10 damage. She's rolled pretty trash. Alright, 10 damage against Sunvar.
Trash, God. She's doing so much damage right now.
12 damage. You knock her out. She's launched back into Aruga's arms. She grabs Aruga. And Aruga looks in her eyes and sheds a single tear for her friend. And she says, "I will fight!" And she steps forward.
Oh, that's not good.
Aruga is going to step forward. And you see her right arm is covered in some specialized tattoos. And she snaps her fingers, and flames and electricity both coat over her entire right arm. And she's just gonna swing in Sunvar's face as hard as she can. $18 damage.
Oh yeah, Sunbar just goes pop.
He just disappears. Oh jeez.
Literally just goes pop.
Sunvar is gone. Elijah, it's up to you to command Trigger.
How many people are left?
1. It's a 1-on-1.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Trigger's gonna walk up there with some BDE.
Great.
He at least gets the first hit in.
Yeah, he does get the first hit in. You guys did give him that.
To just roll damage?
Yeah, it's just flat damage, yep. So it's
Oh.
gonna be, what'd you get there? 3 plus 3, 16! Jeez! Okay. He's so strong. Alright. She is gonna take her swing. $21 damage.
God.
Ah, you suck.
She rolled very well. I'll say that much.
Well, thank you for letting me at least know that.
Yeah. It wasn't max damage, but it was pretty close. Alright, it's your turn now.
Okay.
You see Drigger just goes to headbutt, and then you just see there's kind of like a concave in her chest. Like all of her ribs just broke in that single hit.
Ooh. Cool.
Jeez. She is barely standing after that. She did not. I did not plan for
Look
this
at those
much damage to do
pluses
so.
there. Like, that's just nutty. Oh my god.
27.
Oh. Good thing you're about to die.
I thought you were about to say he was gone. Oh. Okay, it's your turn.
Come on, Drager, get that high roll. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, oh.
You see Drigger headbutts her, and then it just completely dislodges her right arm that's enchanted, and she falls back, blacking out.
Yo, Elijah's
Yes.
not gonna get through tonight.
Elijah gets to keep his purity, yay. Alright, so you knock her out. That was really close. Dalton, if you had rolled a 1 or a 2 on that, she would have been standing still.
Oh, I still think I could have taken a whole hit.
She had 16. I don't think so either, but she had 16. She had 16 health left. What her attack was a D10, and then it was 2D8s for her enchantments because she got special ones. And then there's a big bonus from her strength modifier just being insane. So that is that. I'll say that's where we will end our session tonight with you guys beating up the fighters of dwarves on the ship. What I'm gonna do between now and the next time we play is I'm actually gonna post a full document of all of the tattoos that I have. I'm still working on it. It's almost done. And you guys can take a choice from that for free on the level 1 of that. So I'll probably post it on Thursday, I think. I should have it done. I'm already 2/3 of the way finished. But everyone does get a free tattoo.
Sunvar gonna get buffed.
Sunvar can take the tattoo, or you can take the tattoo, Zach. I will let you do that. Same thing goes for... I mean, it's going to be a little weird. I will have some severe limitations if it's Sunvar, but if it's Sogran, he can take it, whatever one he wants.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. For Dalton, do you want Elijah to have the tattoo or Drigger?
Drigger.
Like I said, it's going to be some severe limitations depending on what it is.
Actually, Elijah.
Okay. I mean, it's still okay for either one, but I will present everything here. Probably Thursday. I will be posting in the chat here just the document that I have that I've been building. And you guys can choose just the level 1 or whatever you want from that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. XP, that is actually very important. I almost didn't do that. Your lives were not really ever in danger, although Jesse did risk his life to go in the city. No.
Yes.
I'll give you guys $250 a person.
250.
Wait, really? Even though I did the...
Yeah.
Well, good night, y'all.
No.
See you later.
Good night.
Off to bed too. Good night, guys.
Night, Madeline. Just 59